Hey guys, Hybrid here. I'm going to be bringing you a spicy chicken cleave game today, so enjoy. Alright guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to commentate over this and tell you what I did in this game. Alright, so we see we're going against Ret Paladin, Rest of Shaman Lock. So we're going to go on the Paladin and try to create as much counter pressure as possible, because we know as soon as he pops wings he's going to be doing a lot of pressure, so the mage has to spell steal it off and just do as much kiting as possible. So I put my mushrooms down to keep them slowed, and they fear my mage, and I start putting dots on all the enemies. So we notice that they're starting to go on our mage, so I need to be cycloning and rooting the enemy DPS just to get as much pressure off as we can. and we notice that the pally pops wings and our pally gets feared. So our mage spell seals the wings off, and we notice that the mage is taking big damage. So I cyclone a log to get as much pressure off as possible, and our mage gets silenced. He already is carterized, and I'm star falling to get as much counter pressure up as possible, so they have to go defensive and he can get top. I'm forced to Trinket the Fear so I can keep cycloning and CCing, and our paladin has to bubble to keep the mage up. And so now that we survived their opener, I'm able to free cast on the Ret, which forces them to bubble. So I try to cyclone the Shaman, but I get a full fear, so I have to sit it. I cyclone the Shaman after the paladin stuns him, and now we notice that they switch to our paladin. Because they switched to our healer, me and the mage are both able to free cast on the paladin, but he's doing a lot of damage to our healer, so I need to go cyclone the Ret just to get the pressure off. Now that we finally got all the pressure off, we're able to start CCing and doing damage to their whole team. So we're all topped and they're not doing any pressure, so me and the mage both start connecting with our damage and getting damage on all of them. They all start dipping slowly in health. I get full feared, and our paladin tries to dispel it, but he dispels the UA and gets a silence. But we're still doing a lot of pressure to this paladin. So now I get a cyclone on the shaman to stop the heals, and our mage gets feared. So we're still keeping the pressure up, and I'm about to do a lot of damage to this paladin. And they force the mage to block again. So I start healing him because our paladin's out of range. So I Trink and I get a full fear. So it didn't work too well, but our paladin eventually gets us stopped off, and the shaman starts drinking, so we all try to get him out and in combat so he can't drink anymore. And we stay on the paladin because we're doing pretty good against him, and I'm just trying to get all my dots back up on everyone, and we're still keeping the pressure up, and we're doing good. I get feared and the shaman is put in a ring, but somehow he gets out. So I try to cyclone him, but he loses it. So now I'm just trying to do a lot of damage to this Ret Paladin still, and they're all slowly getting low. And because they couldn't keep their pressure up, we got our pressure up, and he ended up dying. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below on anything I need to improve or anything that you want to say. Thanks.